Hi everyone, I welcome you to this series of episodes called Happy Parenting and Teaching. In the last episode, I introduced you to this presupposition experience as a structure. Now there are two basic feelings. One is called the pain, the other is called the pleasure. Pain and the pleasure. As human beings, we avoid pain, we go for pleasure. Now these two instincts will decide what we do and what we don't do, what we like doing and what we don't like doing. As I said, every time we do something, it registers in our mind, it leaves an impression in our mind, and that's called the experience. I want to recall a very interesting incident that took place in a school where I was consulting. A student, a child joined the second standard in that school. This school has computers from maybe from the primary class itself, first standard onwards. The school where the child studied before joining did not have a computer. So the child joins, first day, wonderful, good experience. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, the child is taken to the computer lab. Within 10 minutes, the child starts running away from the computer lab. The teachers try to get the child back. No. Okay, Friday, then Monday starts. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The child again avoids the computer lab. Couple of weeks later, exactly on Thursday, the child will have stomach pain on Thursday. You know, you can guess why. It went on for a couple of weeks and the issue was brought to my attention. I went to the classroom. I was trying to talk to the child, brought the child out, gave him a lollipop or a chocolate or whatever. The child was moving with me. Later on in these episodes, I'm going to discuss with you the NLP way of establishing rapport. I established a rapport with the child, brought the child to my room. We were playing some games. And then I said, come on, let's play a computer game. Immediately the child heard the computer, my opening the computer, the child ran away. I could just not understand. Then I thought there is a link between the child wanting to avoid the lab and the computer. Then a week later, I was talking to the child. I brought the child to my room. I was talking to the child, and I asked the child, what is the problem with the computer lab? And the child looked at my face and said, sir, I'm afraid of the mouse. I'm afraid of the mouse. Then I could just not figure out how the child is afraid of the mouse. Then I sent word for the parents of the child and explained the situation. They did not understand, they did not have anything to say why the child is afraid of the mouse. Then I sent word for the grandparents. Grandparents came. When I explained, the grandmother of the child broke into laughter. And then she explained why this happened. She said, the child is my son's son's child, and they are living separately, we are living separately. When the child was young, both the father and mother of the child were working, so they were in the custody of a maid servant in the house. And when the child was about 2 years old, I believe, the maid servant locked the child in a room and went out maybe to buy something from a shop. There the child was bitten by a mouse. Now that experience structured. The attitude to the computer is attitude to mouse, obviously. Now I used to ask to my participants of my various seminars, if Microsoft had named this mouse not as mouse but as cockroach, how many of us will touch the cockroach, the mouse? Now, right click the cockroach, left click the cockroach, drag, none of us will. We have certain feelings associated with behavior, and that feeling will decide our attitude to that particular thing or activity. So experience is a structure. I'm sure you have come across instances where a child likes mathematics, and so anybody teaches mathematics, the child likes that person. Or a child does not like a person, and that person teaches some subject the child does not like. Right? Now, so we need to find out the experience and neutralize a negative experience associated with that particular behavior. And this is possible only when you understand the interplay between the thought factory and the chemical factory in the mind. Here is an exercise for you. Think the last week or 10 days time, why did your child refuse to do a particular activity like homework, maybe a gardening, maybe setting the room neatly, and find out what is the experience the child has gone through. See whether you can utilize that negative experience so that the child does the activity. More about it in the episodes to follow. Stay tuned.